Hi, this is Federico, and in this video, I'm going to answer a question that was sent to us on Facebook about how to use a different shape than the available shapes on top of this Christmas tree ornament. So this is an existing Cuttle template, and we're going to be doing some modifications to it. Specifically, they wanted to add a dock on top of the Christmas tree, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So there are only a few shapes available on this template, which you can change by changing this top shape. So there's a star, a snowflake, and so on. I'm going to leave the star. And in order to make any more customizations, we're going to have to edit this template in Cuttle, and in the Cuttle editor, that is. So we're going to hit the button at the top of the page that says Edit in Cuttle, and that's going to show us a view of the editor. And then we're going to kind of look at the way this template is made. Because we're going to be making changes to this template, we can follow this prompt down here that says copy this project. That's going to copy a version of this project to your private projects folder. So I'm going to do that so I can, whenever I make any changes, they're going to be saved to that specific private project. So what we need to do here, I'm going to use the star element to change my custom shape. So I'm going to look here on the left, and I'm going to select the star top. So by changing things right here, I'm going to be able to change that shape. So just as a quick example, I'm going to grab a polygon, and I'm going to place it right here where roughly where the star is, and I'm going to delete the star. So the basic things we need to do and know is that this shape needs to have a fill, and that fill should be black in order for things to work. And this shape should be hanging from the center of the crosshairs right here. So I'm going to grab it and place it right there, because that is where the connection happens with the hanging loop. So basically, that's it. Let's see if that works. So as long as I have the star selected here, then the modifications I made to that are going to work. So I have this polygon right there. So let's see how to do a dock in that case. So I'm going to just, to make things quick, I'm going to grab an emoji. I'm going to place it where I want it here. And I'm going to look for the dock emoji. So I can change the emoji here. I'm going to search for a dock. And once again, I'm going to place it so I know that the crosshairs is the location of the hanging loop. So let's say I put it there hanging from the head of the dock, and then I need to make the dock black. So change the fill to black. And if I go back and see here in the main, so I have the dock roughly where I want it. So those are the basics. In order to add any shape, you modify one of the existing ones, give it a black fill, and place it sort of hanging from the crosshairs. But I think we can do much better with this dock. So as a bonus, I'm just going to show you how I would modify it to make it a little cleaner. So I'm going to take the emoji and just convert everything to paths so I can make some edits. So I can go to Edit and then Convert to Paths. And after that, I'm going to double click on it to edit the different shapes. So I'm going to select that outline. I'm going to delete it. Then I'm going to select the head shape and I'm going to delete it. And that's getting me kind of where I want it. And now I didn't like how the feet are just hanging like that. So I'm going to just delete them. So I'm going to double click onto the shape so I can modify all the individual anchors. I'm just going to select all the anchors that compose the feet, and I'm going to delete those. Then I'm going to do some more careful editing here, just deleting whatever anchor doesn't do it for me, including this shape at the bottom. I'm going to delete that entirely. And so now I have a very kind of basic dog shape without feet, and let's see what that looks like. And that's looking pretty good. Maybe the only thing I would adjust is move it a little to the left. So I'm just going to drag it. So it seems like the whole shape is a bit more centered. Anyway, so now we have our little dog shape. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and please keep those questions coming.